Hi, my name is Brooklyn, and I am in Chemistry 210, Section 02. We're going to be using a volumetric flask to make a solution of known concentration, and I have my personal protective equipment on, and then I also have my volumetric flask I'll be using, as well as the funnel. I have another beaker that I will be using to mix the solution, and then my stirring stick as well. Okay, I have my goggles on now, and I am going to go measure the sugar out. Okay, sugar is now weighed out, and it is exactly 2.112. Okay, now I'm using deionized water, and I am adding less than 10 or equal to 10 milliliters to the sugar, and I'm going to then use my stirring stick to mix it until it dissolves. I can't do more than 10 because if I do more than 10, it's not going to be able to fit to the meniscus. It'll go over the meniscus line of this volumetric beaker. So, as you can see, okay, so I have about 10 milliliters here, and I'm going to stir it until it dissolves. Okay, now that I'm done stirring, the solution is perfectly clear, and there's no other sugar parts that are solid. It's fully dissolved into the water. Okay, the next step is I added my funnel to my volumetric flask, which I will be pouring the dissolved sugar water mixture from this beaker into this flask. I'll do that now. I've added a funnel onto the top right here in the stopper, and you go ahead and add it. Okay, now that that is done, the next step is to remove my funnel cap. Now that my funnel is removed, I'm going to use a small amount of the deionized water and add it to my beaker again. Oh my gosh. And rinse that with my stirring rod. Okay, side note, this is also how you have to properly clean the stirring rod. It's just by adding the deionized water to the rod, and it just kind of goes down the stirring rod into the flask, which is the water we use to then use the pipette and extract to finish filling our volumetric flask to the meniscus line. And we're going to do this one more time so we can get up to that meniscus line right here.
Did you take a video when y'all were like pouring it into the flask or no?
Okay, now that the stirring rod is clean and we've taken the funnel out, we're going to use this pipette and we're going to get the rest of the water from the beaker, and we are going to add it to the volumetric flask.
Now that the stirring rod and the funnel is clean,
Till we get up to the meniscus line, which you can see right there. Okay, now my mixture is to the meniscus line, as you can see here. And here's what it looks like, kind of more so up close. Oh. Everything is dissolved and it looks very clear. And then here's what it looks like against a different kind of background. It's very clear, and the meniscus line you can see is right there, and you can see the divot right there has it gets hollow. And yeah, it's very clear. And that is how we take sugar and dissolve it in a beaker, and then use a funnel to add it to a volumetric flask and properly clean our stirring utensil as well. And to mix our water solution, we add this stopper, and then we have to flip it fully upside down around 5 times. So this is 3, 4, 5. So that way it is mixed and the concentration is fully dissolved, the sugar, and it's all the same. And this is called a stopper, which is added on the top of a volumetric.